Good morning, everyone. How are you all? I hope you're safe. Okay, students. Now we will continue our chapter number 1 with the topic Venetians of Leaves. So, students, first of all, we will see that what is Venetian. Students, the arrangement of veins and veinlets on the leaf blade is known as venation. There are two types of venations, parallel and reticulate venation. What is parallel venation? In this type of venation, the veins run parallel to each other. Example, leaves of maize, fan palm, banana, etc. Now we will talk about this reticulate venation. What is this reticulate venation? Students, in this type of venation, the veins and veinlets are interconnected to each other and they form what? A web-like network. Okay, like examples, people, mango, this one. I'll show you in the picture. I'll zoom it and show you. This is the parallel venation and this is reticulate venation. Okay, now students, we will talk about the functions of leaves. Students, what are the main functions of leaves? We will study about them now. First of all, the main function of leaf is manufacturing of food. In this process, green leaves help the plant to make their food in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. By the process of what? Photosynthesis. In this process, what the leaves are doing? They use carbon dioxide and water to prepare their food in the form of starch. Then oxygen gas is released. As you know that green leaves are preparing food for the plant, that is why they are also known as the food factory of the plant. Then students, the next topic is the next function of the plant leaves is transpiration. What is transpiration? First of all, students, the process of releasing extra water by the plant, and this is done by the stomatas. What are stomatas? On the lower surface of the leaves, what happens? Some tiny pores are present. These tiny pores are known as stomata, and by this stomata, the excess water which is present in the plant is released out. This process is known as transpiration, and by transpiration the plant keep themselves cool. Okay students, now the next function is gaseous exchange. Students, during the day, for performing photosynthesis, plants take carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. Then what happens? They take carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. In the process of respiration, plants take oxygen and release carbon dioxide. During the day, as a result of photosynthesis, the oxygen gas released by the plant is used by other living organisms. As a result of respiration, the plants release carbon dioxide, which is very poisonous, and that is why it is advisable that we should not sleep under a tree at night. Okay students, now we will study some modifications of leaves. What are some modifications of leaves? Students, besides some functions such as photosynthesis and transpiration, the leaves are modified in some plants to carry out some specific functions. What are those modifications? First, we will talk about the leaf tendrils. In some weak plants, leaves or some part of it gets modified into thin thread-like structure, and those are known as what? Leaf tendrils. What is the function of these leaf tendrils? They provide suitable support for them, and they stretch out and coil around some support, some suitable support. Why? So that the plant can climb easily. Like in the upper leaflets of sweet pea are modified into tendrils. What are the tendrils? Like this. Okay. Now students, just see here, enrichment is given. You have to learn these enrichment. Okay, it's important point. They may come in exams as fill up, or they may come as true false. Okay, so what are the various modifications of leaf tendrils in different plants? In wild pea, okay, in wild pea the entire leaf is modified into tendril, while in sweet pea only upper leaflets. In Naravalia, the terminal leaflets. In glory lily, leaf tips, and in clematis, the petiole of leaves are modified into tendril. Okay, just to learn them carefully, read them carefully. Okay. Now the next function, the next modification of leaf is leaf spines. Some plants leaf get modified into spines. Okay, but for what? To provide protection and to reduce water loss. I think you all have seen cactus plant. What in that cactus plant, leaves are there, but they are modified into spines. For what? To reduce the loss of water by transpiration. Why? Because cactus plants are grown in desert area, and those desert area, in that those desert areas there is lack of water. Okay, so students, some leaf spines also are for the protection of plant from the grazing animals also. Students, next point is of scaly leaves. Have you seen onion? This onion is having a scaly leaves, thin and dry structures on its in it. For what it is? For protecting the axillary bud in ginger, while in onion the store food prepared by the plants and become thick and fleshy. Okay, what happened in onion? What is there in the onion? They store food prepared by the plant and they become thick and fleshy. So students, one more thing, some arrangement of leaves are also there. Okay, that means the leaves are arranged in some different ways also. Three different ways of leaves for arrangement is given here. You have to learn it. First of all, alternate, second opposite, and third rolled. In alternate venation, the leaves are in the alternate order, while in opposite arrangement, leaves are opposite to each other, while in rolled arrangement, leaves are arranged in something like circle. Okay, so you have to learn them. So students, for today this much. We'll continue in the next video. Stay safe, stay at home, and keep your hands washed again and again. Thank you.